So we are going to talk about the subject-wise weightage in NEET PG in the past years, and we are going to use whatever information we have to see what are the points that we need to stress upon in the last leg of this journey. Anatomy and physiology, in last few years it's been noted that in anatomy and physiology the number of questions is not that huge. The point of this video and the point of telling you this analysis is not to tell you to leave those 10 subjects, but to actually tell you that these are the top 9 subjects. This is the last leg of the race and it is time to, play smart, not hard at this point. All the hard work has been done already. Hi guys. So today we are going to talk about something that might help you in the last leg of your preparation for your NEET PG exam. So we are going to talk about the subject-wise weightage in NEET PG in the past years, and we are going to use whatever information we have to see what are the points that we need to stress upon in the last leg of this journey. So let's talk about the subject-wise distribution in the last couple of years. So we have the data here from 2020 onwards. So 2020 NEET PG is not really relevant to us at present because that was the last paper where there were 300 questions. 2021 onwards, we've started with the new system of 200 questions, and now we're just going to have a look at what are the subjects that really were, had a major chunk of questions. So let's look at the first year subjects first. So in anatomy and physiology, in sharp contrast to what we see in INI, the number of questions is not that huge. In INI, we see a lot of questions from anatomy at least, and a moderate number of questions from physiology. However, in the last few years, it's been noted that in anatomy and physiology, the number of questions is not that huge. Sometimes it may cross 5, but it's usually between 5 and 10. By contrast, biochemistry, which is a difficult subject for, I think, everybody, this seems to carry a lot of weightage. Lots of questions from biochemistry. You can expect somewhere between 10 to 15 questions in biochemistry. So if you just look at the 2024, since there were 2 shifts, there might be a little bit of variation between the morning shift and night shift, but as a whole, biochemistry has been given a lot of importance. Coming to the second year subjects, micro, path and pharma, very, very important. Again, you can see the weightage of questions, especially in pathology. It's 15, 10, 12, 16. So near about 15 plus questions you can expect from pathology. So obviously there might be some debate on whether the question belongs to pathology or whether it belongs to medicine. But I think if they are not asking you the treatment, then you can consider it to be a pathology question, right? And what I really want you to note over here, the game changer, that is forensic medicine. So forensic medicine appears to be the most important minor there is. I mean, just look at the number of questions. It is an easy subject. It is a subject that can be done very fast, and look at the yield of FMT. You are getting almost 10 questions from FMT in every session, and in the last few sessions, I think almost every exam has had a question on the MTP Act. So that is one question that has been coming since the last many sessions in across all formats of the exam. Right, now let's just talk about the major subjects. So if we look at community medicine, if we look at medicine, surgery, obs and gynae, the weightage as expected is large. We are getting around 20 questions from medicine, surgery and OBG, sometimes even more than that. And in community medicine, we are getting near about 20 questions. So what I really want to bring your attention to is that if I look at the 19 subjects that we have to study, so the subjects that seem to have the maximum yield among these are OBG with 20 plus questions, surgery with 20 plus questions. Let's safer side consider it to be 20, thode kam aa gaye. Medicine 20 questions, PSM will have near about 15 to 18. Path, pharma, biochem, another 15 each. Micro also has a good weightage, near about 12 questions. And of course, the most important minor subject in my opinion, which is forensic medicine with around 8 to 10 questions. So even if we take these questions to be, on the lower end of the spectrum, spectrum, 25 na maan ke, if we consider them to be 20, this amounts to near about 140 to 150 questions. And the rest of the subjects, the remaining 10 subjects will have near about 57 questions. So the point of this video and the point of telling you this analysis is not to tell you to leave those 10 subjects, but to actually tell you that these are the top 9 subjects and these have to be emphasized upon. There is no getting around these 9 subjects. So just imagine in these questions, I mean, obviously you're not going to get 20 on 20 correct. Even if you give yourself a leeway of getting maybe 3 questions wrong in OBG, 3 wrong in surgery, 3 more in medicine, 1 in FMT, right? Even if you get certain questions incorrect, if you get around 20, 21 questions incorrect, right? And even in the remaining 10 subjects, you are able to get 50%. And obviously these are subjects, aisa nahi hai ki because these are the top 9 subjects, you haven't touched the other 10. Obviously, if you have prepared well, you are going to get more than 50%. But even if you get 50% of them wrong, that will bring your score to 149 and that will ensure a top 8,000 rank at least. So what I want you to do is, starting from today, the next 25 days that you have before the exam, you cannot really skip these 9 subjects. Make them strong. Look at your revision notes, look at what are the questions that you have been getting wrong time and time again, what are the topics that you've been getting confused in time and time again, and really brush up these 9 subjects. And at the same time also keep revising the other 10, because consistently, you know, these are the subjects that have had the maximum weightage, and rightly so. 3 of them are majors from the final year. So that's about it for this session, and the takeaway would be that, you know, this is the last leg of the race and it is time to, you know, play smart, not hard at this point. All the hard work has been done already. So all the best, and take care, and let me know how your NEET PG goes.